Every time you see me, I come out here, I talk about I am living in a land that is landlocked. Somebody implanted it in me. I said it once, two, three. He said, no, continue. Any day you are doing program, let it be an introduction. It means a lot. I continue. Without that, brother, you may not be hearing it from me. That is to tell you, everybody in this struggle, we are equal. We are equal in this struggle. What you don't know, I may know. What I don't know, you may know. The fingers you are seeing here, they are not equal, but they are all important. But in this our struggle, all of us are in the equal in the side of Chukwuka. I still want to also praise one of our brother too again. He told me, Methuselah, please, this Celeste Noko, don't stop playing it. It reminds me of something. Please. And I see sense in it and I stick to it. That's why anytime I'm doing my program, I started with this program, this music, until we stop gossiping. Then we can now begin to praise ourselves with another song. That's the reason why we are here today. We are here today because we are still on Asele. We are still on Asele, which is cheered up by religious fanatics, especially the Christianity in this struggle. They are the one that are the agent of gossip. You know, if you have gossip, you have the agent. Just like many of you knows about pollination in flower. You have agents of pollination. You have bee, you have butterfly. Those are the ones that carry it. You know, something must have an agent for it to flourish. Agent of freedom is me and you who are doing the right thing for Biafra to come. Then agent of gossipers, you see them. They are called the gullible Christianity. Christianity, they know the other mama. How are they not Europe? They are just doing it for fun. What can DG actually? They want to go to heaven. That's one we are calling them gullible. Now, where do we start? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to also start from you because if I do program and I never call your name, then I'm a fool. That's why I don't want to skip it. This one, nobody told me to be doing this one. This one will come from me. Let you not be as if I don't have brain. Let me play a broadcast of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Should I play on our stupidity? This is a program of let's go to September. Let's go to September. Should we go to September 26th? Gossiping. Because we have gossip. Gakala our stupidity. Okay. Let's go to Kwandok. Can be there from here. Can be there from here. I hope it's coming out clearly. What is going on? Let me see. Okay, it's from here.
Understand this. These are the headlines in the zoo right now today. That Tony Blair was actively canvassing for both. Imagine what we can do in Okigwe. Slave in America. You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine. But that's the richest woman in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Is that not correct? They were looking at her as a petty thief. She then had to explain herself that she's Oprah before. Is that the type of life you want your children to be?
The voice, is it coming out? Somebody is complaining. He said there's a voice coming out from behind. Are you sure? Oh, could you go? Let me check. Here is okay. Here is okay. This one is okay. This one is not playing. This one is not playing. This one is also not playing. It's okay. Sorry, Matthew, it's from my own. Thank you very much. Thank you, our brother. As some mama, I'm Elohim. In this spirit, yes, thank you very much for confirming. It's from your own side.
We are always being rejected. We keep begging people to accept us. Because those that they forcibly took to the Americas refuse to die for their children. Because they refuse to die for their children encountered the same problem, even worse than their fathers. Up until today. The funny thing is that all of them that we are afraid to die, did they die or not eventually, in the end?
They died.
They still had to die, and they were buried. and their children are suffering. Their children's children are suffering. Their children's children will continue to suffer.
We are here now. We are their children.
Because their ancestors refused to make the sacrifice needed.
Yes, I agree with you.
Had the first wave of slaves they took to the Americas killed every white man they came in contact with, they would have killed them. But you know what? They wouldn't have come to West Africa again to take more people. Are you aware of that? They never took the native Indians of America. Because if you turn your back, they will put knife inside it.
Exactly.
They were too troublesome for them. The reason why we made the perfect slaves is the type of mentality we have now towards Biafra. That is what made for a perfect black slave in America. You don't want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait? Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they are doing greener pasture.
You will not know it because you buy orange juice. You may not notice it because you eat cornflakes. You may not notice it because you can go to the Avenue shopping mall and look at very beautiful things that I'm sure that most of us cannot afford. Because I looked at the shirt there. So I can't we're going to say. So $300.
No, brother.
$600, sorry. If I didn't you shirt and get it. Some of us don't know that we are slaves abroad, myself included.
Even me.
Do you know what makes a slave? Somebody who is not in control of his or her destiny.
Possible?
That makes you a perfect. You say, I'm an engineer, I'm a professor, I'm teaching. You are a slave. You are not in control of your future. You are not in control of yourself. If you park your car wrongly, they can revoke your residence and they will put you on the next available plane and you're going back to the zoo. Is that not correct? You're a slave.
We are slave. We.
The reason why we have come here is to remove you from slavery, to take you back home where you belong, to make you understand who you are, and to say to you that, quite frankly, when Biafra is restored, Biafra will be more beautiful than Kuwait. Do you know why I say this? Because we are naturally hardworking. Is that not true? Naturally hardworking from nature. We are creative. We are intelligent. We gave the world internet. There is nothing we cannot do. Then why are we wasting all these valuable talents outside where we are not being regarded? That is what I cannot understand.
We're obedient. Obedient useful.
I struggle to understand it.
We're obedient to our slave masters.
Imagine what we can do in Okigwe. Imagine what we can do in Ohosa. Imagine what we can do at Ogwashuku. Just think about it. Imagine the type of seaport we can build in Warri. Imagine the type of resorts we can build in Iguacha. I mean resorts. World-class holiday resorts that people can come to. Imagine what we can do in Ohapia. Or in Abreba for that matter. Imagine what we can do at Uguta Lake. Imagine how we can transform Nike Lake Resort. Imagine trains carrying our coal from Enugu all the way to Iguacha to put it on a ship to take it abroad to those that want to buy it.
Try.
The possibilities are endless.
I'm telling you.
But we are wasting it abroad. I don't care about this generation that are better to be stupid. What concerns me is your children. Because they are bound to follow you. To try and live abroad as their father did, as their mother did. To try to serve the country where you gave birth to them. and they become useless to Biafra land. And the more we are staying outside, the more idiots are in the villages. Some of you wonder why you go to the villages now and terrible things are happening in the village. Because all the good people left. The reason why Andrew checked out, most of you don't know, was because he could not tolerate the nonsense, the useless zoo police, the army, all the potholes on the road, the stealing, the thieving, the fraud, and the corruption. Some people are just fed up and they leave. And you give birth to your children and they stay. Right now, some of you travel home once every or 4.5 years for 5 years.
30 years in America.
For 1 week.
30 years.
Am I lying? Some don't go home now. So the only time you have in your life to remember who you are is when you have an occasion like this. But for your children, it will be worse. Some of you are looking at the closure. Some of you are the only son in the house. Is that not correct? Some of you are the only male child to carry the name of that family forward. Your family has been existing for nearly 1,000 years old, but your family will die in your own time because we are slaves abroad. Anyway, Chukwuemeka said so in the book of Deuteronomy. He said, I will destroy you. I will scatter you. In fact, I will deal with you to the point whereby you will no longer know who you are. Other people will take your sons and your daughters. Is that what the Bible said? Other people will take your sons and your daughters because you have come abroad, you are living abroad, your children are going to be given to foreigners. And they'll never know the way back home anymore. And your family will be closed down. In your own time. Because we are slaves abroad. Only Biafra can save you. Biafra is not just here to save you, but to save your family name. That's where you come from. To save your village.
That's so obedient.
That is why we do what we do. They say that EFCC is warning baboons and monkeys against corruption. EFCC warns Nigerians against corruption. Is that news? It's like going to the church and the archbishop telling everybody to be of good conduct. Because you know it is not workable. It is not possible for those joining on this radio Biafra. The time now here is some few minutes to 9 p.m. in the evening, approximately 17 minutes to 7 p.m. in the evening when we should be starting, but we are in a live town hall situation. We are in Kuwait City, in Kuwait. One of us traveled home. I say one of us, those that live in the diaspora. His name is Barry Ndulue, a businessman from Germany. He was shot dead on Lagos-Badagry Expressway. That is how lawless that very place is. If he stayed in Germany, he would be alive.
For sure.
He said, let me go. I'm a Nigerian. Let me go to Nigeria.
Akurolo.
And he was shot dead.
Akurolo.
A lawless country. We used to read about the wild, wild west in America and watch movies. That very zoo called Nigeria is worse than the height of lawlessness in the west of the Americas. I tell you. Some of you don't know what is happening because you don't travel home. Some of you don't know what is going on because you are in your air-conditioned cars, office, and home and shopping mall. Because I even understand that lettuce and cucumber has a shopping mall. Is that not true? Where they sell vegetable is a shopping mall. The man is dead because all of us failed to do what we are supposed to do. We never changed it. Everybody is afraid of Buhari. Everybody is afraid of Hausa police, Hausa army, and their British friends. Yeah. Is appointed unto man only but once to die. Only cowards die many times before they are dead. I was told that in China that we sleep with our shoes on. Makadi Amama, many police guard. In China, people go to sleep. Some are standing up and they're sleeping because any moment they can just wake up. We are in one almighty mess. What I find surprising, which is why in all the years I've been studying the brain of a black person. Do you know I'm a specialist in that? I studied the brain of a black man. That is one of my favorite areas of study. Do you know why I studied it? Do you know why I studied the brain of a black person? Because I cannot believe that so much stupidity can be packed into the brain of only one person. It is impossible. It is impossible for so much idiocy to be put in the brain of one single black African man. It is impossible. You have coal, you cannot generate electricity. You have crude oil, you import petrol. Even that one is enough to sink the whole of the zoo. Do Kuwait import petrol? Do they import kerosene? Well, how do they get their own? They have a refinery. It is called what? Refinery. To refine what? Do you have refinery in the zoo? Do you have crude oil? Then why don't you have petrol? Who? Because the brain of a black man is useless. You know, I don't feel sorry for myself. I have no time. I have no time. These useless black people, they'll be dying in self-pity. Oh, don't say that now. I am a human being. You are nothing. That's why you're a slave abroad. You are nothing. If you're a human being, you will be in your father's compound, building skyscrapers the same way they are in Kuwait. That's what makes you an honorable human being. If you're outside, you're a slave. Oh, who came? He came back home, has been shot dead. Go. Do you know what we'll say? Rest in peace. And then we wait for the next man to be killed by the police. And we say the same thing, rest. Nobody will wake up and say, is it the job of the police to be killing people? Or to save them? But because we are black, all of those things don't register. How many of you here are Nigerians? Don't be shy. I won't mention your name. If you're a Nigerian, you raise up your hand. I'm very happy. And we have one night. How many Nigerians are here? 3 Nigerians are here. Okay. Do we have any Kuwaiti here? When you meet somebody and they say to you, I am from Kuwait, do you ask them which part of Kuwait they come from? Huh? When you meet a Kuwaiti, do you ask them which part of Kuwait you come from? Kuwait is Nigeria? One of those that raise your hand, which part of Nigeria do you come from? Exactly. Yes, please.
Kanu here, brothers. Let's leave it here. Very fast. You know, many of you know why I'm here today. I still want to remind many of you that this struggle, a lot of people enter through the window. A lot of people enter through the backyard. That is why you are seeing what is going on. A lot of people enter because of non-availability of people at that point in time. A lot of people become relevant in this struggle because of they use gossiping to remove their own fellows so that they will be relevant. That's how this struggle, that's what this struggle has experienced. People blackmail one another in order to gain relevant, in order to become important, in order to see themselves good in the eyes of Mazi Methuselah or other leaders. So that is the thing we are encountering. And that's why you see many things going on today. Now, I ask you questions before I started. Look at these morons. These morons you are going to see on the, I call them the 4 idiots. And I'm proud to say it. And if you wake me up any day, I will defend myself. I don't just wake up one day and I begin to, lay curses on somebody. No. Before I talk, I know what I'm saying. We have 4 idiots who is, trying to blackmail others in order to be relevant, whether direct or no direct, because many of us that are watching, I don't know if you are a man of the house and you have a wife. Sometimes your wife have at least to advise you in some certain things. When you are going wrong, you see her call you back, say, please, the way you are talking to the public, I don't like it. If you resist and continue talking in that way, he can never appear on the screen with you. So that is why you see these 4 idiots. Let me bring their faces. Jobless people, foolish people, who jump into the wagon of freedom fighter because they see that one of their brother has been robbed by people. So they now both in-law, both to brother, and all are join a wagon. They now forgot that they are not the only person in this struggle. We have approximately 70 million Biafrans. How one not did the good to be relevant. Look at these 4 idiots you are seeing on the screen. Look here. Here we a moronic imbecile. Here the idiotic husband. Look here we jobless moron no. A tout, a motor park tout. When you question a people na motor park. Here another stark illiterate. What run at this struggle? Uno as an easy joke maka you don't, these people don't deserve to be respected. If you are respecting these people, you only see pay respect to them to here. You bottle give power. Anybody who call you, tell you say, please, I know that's the way we do this in this struggle. This is Nnamdi and nobody should talk to her. I know he's a member of US. He will bottle give power with the person. The person an idiot. Lend any respect. Look here. Lend and today. I want one of sister requested for this, please. I will do it after this program. Lend any respect. I repeat again. On all I better to you. Sige, please. In my happy like and then on take me. Our leader come out. Here we are here. Measure easily bottle give power the idiotish. So give we can so an idiot. We are talking about those that have lost their life for this struggle. Those are the point of death. They never say, oh, I regretted joining this. They say, please try and get Biafra for me. That kind of line you Kanu is a very foolish imbecile. Nnamdi is an idiotic moron. Kanu was a master prophet and the wife. Foolish people. Stark illiterate. 2 of them. I'm going to embarrass you tonight to tell you why these people are Muslim power on this leadership. Because they have no job. Then what all a challenge. Master prophet. I'm going to soon join him. If you people cannot find his name, or when you are a full animal, you don't know his name. No, you don't know his Igbo name. This is my girl. Huh? From what has that become? With the considerable oh my God, when I mother have this tender age. Let me bring you something summary before I continue. Let me put things in order. I think I have this today. I uploaded it. How to discover an idiot. How to know an idiot. Pay attention to this. I want your man here. A dead person may be freedom fighter. On your one chief from Belagram, now they managing freedom. If you are here watching, you don't know the name of that man. Something is wrong. We must find his name. We must discover his name, his village, where he come from. Him for their own. Who always talking about their own. They don't want to know what is. They don't care about this people. They don't care. They don't care about this people. They don't give a shit. Look here, let the small boy nyakana. The small girl nyakana. How on they bullet tiburu knowledge. That can say bullet tiburu knowledge. So that is why you must make sure you don't shy away when speaking the truth. You speak it without fear of anybody. Nanya and the death of these people, which other, the stupidity of that woman, the stupidity of Kanu and the death of these people you saw here now. Which one are you going to be afraid of? No, which one matters? Look at them here again. Facebook, if you want to block, you block. Have you seen the small intestine? You see great white. Yeah, on the now this struggle. So who are you paying respect to? On the one I will call the moronic Nnamdi, a very dirty, stark, illiterate woman. I would be a papa in this struggle. Now, man, intelligent man, on a luna in your sense. Now, man, not because of this moronic imbecile, the people you are not joining this struggle. Now, the man on your queer, they can abhor. Now, I go talk him, and I will talk it and go free. Nothing will happen. You don't know because of this stark illiterate man, people you are they know the near. No. They will probably need to a position in the front. The intelligent man, how large yes now. I can't join these people if it is the people that are speaking for them. Elanya cannot go with a master prophet of Biafra representing Biafra. Elanya said, "Oh, when you represent Biafra spiritual, has yes, the person they take you on the race." I said, "Who is the financial?" I saw that old woman. I saw Nani, has yes, on your guard. Intelligent man, whatever disembark. They use the advantage of their brother. One how calling, we are calling. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the heritage. Yeah, we have family business or they may call your brother, does not mean they will call you. Your brother is being respected by the whole almost 99% of reasonable Biafrans. Does not mean that we will give you the same respect they gave your brother. It has nothing to do with family lineage. I want you. Mistakes Mazi Methuselah can have done in this struggle, which will now admitted as a human being he is. But because of what he has done, his purpose of uniting us, his aim, he supersede a little tiny mistake he has done. But we appreciate it and we move on. But again, and you descend on you. Our character. Now let's go. Let's go. This is pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Like I asked many of you today, I don't know, and I'm still waiting to hear the answer. Is there any person that know the real name of that man? I'm going to tell you why that man is jobless. You are going to be proud of me tonight. I don't lie against people. Somebody called me almost 1 month ago that Master Prophet is jobless. That the reason why he's jobless because the country refused to give him job because of what he has committed. And behold, last week, I stumbled on the reason, and he said it with his mouth. The reason why he's not working in Germany, you are going to hear it today. The reason why he's jobless, you are going to hear it tonight. I'm going to have it tomorrow. You will hear it today. Why he's jobless. Then, if the other people, I went to Timbuya, and then I don't have algo. Only soon a rule, I don't have I am about the saga, and I need the now. Let's go to the moron, Master Prophet, and the useless woman. Although Mazi Methuselah is being respected, does not mean that the family will be respected, especially those are misbehaving. And when it has nothing to do with you, Mazi Methuselah. Anybody that respects himself, Biafrans will respect the person. Chike Dosium has been respecting himself. And when I bring him here, Patanabia, a day kikeri. They are the player, before. Onya how a leader, and he must be respected. Everybody that deserves to be respected must be respected in this struggle. Now let's go. Let's go to the idiotic Master Prophet and the useless wife. The wife is useless. I said it. No, I said it. I said it with an evidence. I am trying to adopt the wife of Master Prophet is a useless woman. Nnamdi talk. On court whoever send there Nnamdi talk. And I'm going to prove to you tonight why the woman is a useless woman. A stark illiterate. No wonder because if that man is responsible, that woman will also be responsible. But because the man is a foolish idiot, the woman is also a foolish woman. Birds of the same feather flock together. Tell me who you are, and I will tell you how your friend look like. Now let's go. Let me start it from here. I'm going to prove to you. This one is to prove to you that he is jobless. Should I start it from this one? He's jobless. No. Let me tell you what is destroying, what is bringing this calamity in this struggle. You know why? It's because of religion. The reason why you see this thing going helter-skelter is because of religion. The reason why Nnamdi is misbehaving is because of religion. I'm going to prove it. Kanu has called me before. They called me a conference call. If I lie, let me not see tomorrow. All this, even if I tell you, if I lie, let me die tomorrow. It doesn't work. Yando can say, he say if he lie, let the Bible kill him. He's correct. He man the Bible confuse Christianity. The Bible teach now. He say, wow, he's innocent. He's a lie. Do you say it? He's saying the truth because it's something traditional. Na lie. Yeah, he get deceived. Most audio, my Bible, working on. What must be, must be. You get to face reality. Now, I am going to prove to you the reason why we have water parlor today is because of religion. My religion, or Christianity especially. They don't teach them in their church on how to defend themselves. So it's about gossiping, about division, about enmity. They create what I call invisible enemy. That's why if you go to church, you say, enemy die by fire. My enemy die by fire. Then you begin to ask, who is your enemy that will die by fire? Then the idiotic pastors on their pulpit will say, that's your friend. That person that is closer to you, he wants to kill you. He don't want you to move forward. Now he judges to say, okay, this is my brother that always come and be asking me my children. If I say they are in the school, he will not feel comfortable. Okay, this my brother is my enemy. Enemy will start. Just like that. So that is the kind of mentality they came with in this struggle. That's the reason why you are hearing Chike Dosem so our leader. Kanu called me with message mad with the judge, man. Call them now, they are still alive. Call them. If I lie, I don't lie to anybody. Mad, many of you know him. They called me together with the judge, man. Master prophet. I think one other person, whether it's Nnamdi, I didn't remember because she didn't talk. I just saw 4 numbers plus 49. Do you know what he's telling me? Kanu is telling me that Methuselah, I know you are defending this struggle. I know you are doing a good job, but there's something I want you to know now. You say, what is it? I just want you to know that Chike Dosem is among people that sold our leader. They don't want Nnamdi to come out. I asked him, do you have an evidence? I say, don't worry. When the Nnamdi come out, everything will be in the open. I said, do you have an evidence? He come again. Sophia Carlo have replaced Nnamdi. That is to tell you that they don't want, they are planning it with Sophia Carlo to change the leadership so that he himself will become the leader. I said, but Sophia Kanu, what has she done? I said, Sophia Kanu removed the name of Nnamdi and put her name. Then before Nnamdi begin to pressurize on her, she went back and changed it back. I said, but a reasonable person would think, if Sophia Kanu want to become the leader, or if Sophia Kanu is working with Nigerian government, just like many of you are kissing her now. I don't know how, whether it's a how, I don't know. I've never even know the person. I don't know the person. But I said, if Sophia Kanu can be able to change the name of Mazi Methuselah to her own name, then out of a sudden, she now begin to change it back again. Something you people will not understand is going on. Just go and ask where. They say, no, we know. It's because we threatened her. We threatened her that we are going to sue her to court. Therefore, she now went back and now changed the name. That day, I begin to know that Kanu is a pure gossiper. A man like that. A man on your put a wajuan. Even I'm into religion. I will say, it's true. This one, this is the brother. Look at what the brother of Onyendu is saying. In other words, he's getting the direct information from Onyendu. It's true. Chike Dozem showed our leader. It's true. Sophia Carlo want to become the leader of the young people of Biafra. I'm not like that. I'm not a hero worshiper, brothers. One day when I walk now. One day this is what I do for a living. Here. Every day this one now. In care of private for people. This is what I do for a living. Here. One day I'm not looking for your money. I'm not asking you to give me money. Maybe okay, let me work against DOS so that you will give me money. That is the time I know that Kanu, that particular moment, let me swear, that particular moment, I lose every respect I have for him. When I said, can you give me an evidence? He said, when Onyendu come out, we will know. But you don't have an evidence. Then why are you attacking him? Why are you telling me that Chike Dozem is among the people that showed our leader? You don't have evidence. You said the reason because they are working against Onyendu. If Onyendu says something, they will do another one. So that's their reason. He said yes. I said okay. I don't want to hear you play again. What he said, leave him. Let us leave Methuselah. Make him leave Methuselah. Let him do what he wanted to do. They stupidly went out. That's how they failed on the mission they came to me. Now, pay attention to their moronic in-law. They're stark illiterate. That her sister will be a stark illiterate. Go and verify. That girl just secondary school dropout. A very intelligent woman will advise her husband. I swear with my life. If like sometimes my woman will come and said, reduce the way you used to talk to people, especially that time autopilot we are running. He said, reduce the way you, if people who doesn't know you, if people who doesn't know about the case, who doesn't know about what autopilot are doing, will start just start watching me for the first time. They will think I am arrogant. They will think that I'm insulting, but they don't know that it's out of annoyance of what people are doing. I listened to her. So what I now did was to start blocking them. If you have a very reasonable woman, one day you go get any advice. Unless I say domestic violence, can I call here and there? Unless a wife that have no value, maybe you only can any advice and I give the call. And they do any woman that stay in the husband house and I call again over there. You don't want to divorce. You are a fool. You don't deserve to live. You are not a woman. You are an imbecile. Nobody have any right to lay hands on you because of your own opinion. Or because maybe it's only in Africa because poverty is there. So if you refuse, he will stop giving you food. Not in this country. Now, listen to the reason why I told you that what is pushing the people is religion. This is the man is lamenting how Ipob this idiotic moron master prophet. I told me I be a master prophet. I know he's a master prophet. I want his name. Unu saw Yahweh. What is Yahweh? Yahweh. Now I have Biafra. Our sister is in there. Saw Yahweh. I saw Joshua Yahweh. Then the international community call us now. Say we should come for a meeting to address us. I saw you all introduce yourself. Below to say my name is Mazi Obinna. Can't say my name is Mazi Yahweh. I got that person. We got here. Now let's go. This is a night that I'll be there from here. Can be there from here.
Remember, calling the name of Nnamdi.
Hey, get my here. You're loud. Okay, from here. Thank God. Okay, from here.
She's no longer a threat. She's not my enemy. She's no longer a threat.
You say Nnamdi is no longer the enemy. That he have forgiven her. Or forgive really.
And some people in DOS. I say some people, not only.
Now listen to what I want you to know. Let me start it from here.
And nakedness. Remember, I am calling the name of Nnamdi.
Okay, let me start it from here. I don't want to jump it. The only prophecy he said he have done is by prophesying that Nnamdi and your mom will come out in public.
Upon no longer may declare February, March, April.
Yes.
Mr. Nnamdi, I ain't got your nakedness.
How the only prophets no, they look me now. What he said. He will leave now. He will leave. Why the verse for me? He said that he had a prophecy on February, January, that Nelo Febu, the nakedness will come out on social media as a way to get Biafra. So can I call on a bell about him? He prophesied for nakedness of Nelo Febu. He get prophesied, idiot. He prophesied that Nelo Febu nakedness will come out. Then I'll put again and make on that time.
Bring them out. Can you so that Oga can do that? None of you will ever see a prophet like me. No ever. You will never. Upon no longer may declare February, March, April.
February, yes.
Instead of Nelly Fable, I ain't got your nakedness. Remember, I am
one you went hold on your mama. That's when you one you will see Ipob. They just want to ridicule. They don't want to ridicule this struggle. Hello. They want to ridicule this struggle. So that on your trade on the struggle, you learn about hanging out him one young mamma. Give it away to the show. Let's go. Let's go one time.
She's no longer a threat. She's not my enemy. She's no longer a threat. The threat is Simon Epa and some people in DOS.
Some people.
I say some people, not all of them.
Now, look at the scenario of these some people in DOS. All religion. Now they look me now. This is just okay, but I'm not debate here. You now, it is called character assassination. And they have made you to now see every DOS as the enemy of the struggle. He's a prophet now. He prophesied that nakedness of Nelo Febu will come out of January. No, February. In my house, February, during the summertime. Called winter. By February and March. The thing after. So he won as a prophet. Or a prophet, a true prophet. Now, this same prophet now cannot tell us the particular DOS member that are sabotaging. He says some of the DOS, they are sabotaging. Who are they? You are a prophet. I expect you to tell us the names. So that can do some weekend deserve all the dignity they have. Can do some weekend and yet expect when but also some of them. In other words, every of them is a suspect. No, I can't do it. The master prophet that now when they sabotage and is them. Look here. A prophet cannot tell us who is sabotaging, but some of the DOS members, some annoy.
And some people in DOS. I say some people, not all of them. There are some.
Some
good people in DOS.
Some good people. Who are the good people now? Who are the good people?
Some that are sabotaging ones in Kanu. Underground. And I said, Chuko Kabian. Go are one a book and mother a bubo. Or them. Make any home on your plan. God the obvious in your planet.
Hold on there.
What is clear? Yes, I'm on it on them. God is clear. You're not planning at TOS. And the Chile can hear me. 1 week ago, in Castle that spell. I'm not
When I get with you, I'm not happy. If I have with you, if I have you, I remove you. Onya, this person is nobody in the struggle. No person. I want you had this man. I will come one somewhere, be an appeal. It means no one yama this person, a native name, this man, one man. All of us don't know the name. So when you have a man, accept. I will come one somewhere. But another moon or Biafra. I tell you. Unu judge onye chere mo onye iju ma ga gwa gebemish. It isn't that email program say na this guy na Mazi Methuselah self for who is he? If you onye ga gwa say I know him. At least na hola na Biafra land before. Onye nwere iko onye a ndị shina burial ground pụta na abịa eme ohibia. Now, let's go to the reason why he's not working in Germany. Methuselah na to dekwe na shock e were kora. Ya somto ashia be kwe. A lazy fool. He's not working, and I'm going to prove it to you from his mouth that he's not working. He's now referring that his will that caused him not to be working. That we put him in problem he's suffering now. Oh, but I'm getting you on now. Lazy man. Now listen to from his mouth. How they look me from his mouth. Wait. No, let me start it from here. Now look at what happened. The reason why he's not working till today. Okay, so now this Methuselah. You say you are a realist. You would have become a prophet. How do you know that this is the reason why I'm jobless? They gave him paper. Also, German government gave him paper. Normal visa and a normal visa. I said, let's see what he is. Here we are getting somebody. Go with another one. Many of you know in Europe now, you can another job. You know, we as a jobless fool. Here with a paper again somebody. Another a black man. Say with another one. The guy with AG and on have their control. Give here. Joy see who have this document. Yeah, point had the idiot. They collected the document from him. He cannot work now in Germany. Just pay attention. Listen. So now, because of this encounter with one particular person, as Onyoji, yeah, generalize and all of us are evil. That's why anytime you are seeing him, you're talking about Igbo people are wicked. Igbo, that is why we need to Mazi Nnamdi. So he's not generalizing it. Then fallacy of hasty generalization, generalizing from all logic, inductive logic. Yes, inductive logic. Generalizing from individual to general. For example, you are living with Okechukwu, and Okechukwu put you in trouble. And where is Okechukwu from? Okechukwu is from Anambra, for example. Because of Okechukwu is from Anambra, therefore all Anambra people are now become your enemy. That's what he's playing out on him. And he's not a member of this struggle because you're not joining this struggle. Other man destroy like this divine and root tactics. Okechukwu stole your property. You are living with him inside one room. You say you take him to court and they convict him as a criminal. So because of Okechukwu is from Anambra, therefore every Anambra criminal person. That is the logic he's using. And listen to it now. Listen. I'm going to say how a lazy idiot would do that. Or maybe you have me.
That's why.
That's why.
Germany. I want your chakosri.
Woman in Germany, I want your chakosri.
On day one.
Non Debo Cosria.
Just because of the immigrant money born here. I am calling you name how corner one. You will take. No, Dodger. No, Jaronjo.
Now, you can't make a fundraiser. I am many fundraisers. Ya no job you ma quote is sin na ogule na ho when do take erike woni many fundraising each and everybody to kota 20 euro and ga many fundraising as on come be a meeting yeah na this guy be with a clean heart sin na work out for you he did no problem enyeni aka on wonye na support this struggle here share ike in na support this struggle working na window atọrọ ego unu kwuru so onuru be one agboloso awụkwa m one of the leaders ọ na dị na-eji agbọ m steady na-achọ ka m nyere ha aka nwanne I don't have the capacity awụ m Simon ịgba ga-abịa tụrụ na shi I no go lie you now m na-ekwu okwu echira nwere say on leadership of the struggle ihe nwụ a messenger ije eme oji mee in secret ya ma anọ ha in secret mbịa ha gbuwa the thing anụzi ya by force ọ ha no like we are going today to talk about the what is it called, the fundraising they are going to do in UK is approved. We are going to see to it. So o jiri o were akwụkwọ ya ga enye onye ojii ma ojii ya saga efere akwụkwọ ya na onwe ya nwere ike iji sawa efere ma asan oduman ya were ya ga enye somebody. At the end of the day, law ran out of the guy. They caught the guy. It's not his fault. Then now government have to collect everything from you. Now just want small money you take can no agree. Then all of a sudden every person is a dojo. Happening for money the worst of time. Biafrans obi pokregazo. No. Yama engineer akogade like this. O chigide gbo won na to pray on. Ya turn us to chameleon.
Obi, ich komme gleich, ja?
Wohin?
Ich bringe dir, ich komme gleich.
Wohin?
Ich komme gleich, ich muss was erledigen.
Du hast eine Fehler gemacht, oder?
Ich nehme ihn mit schon.
Wie bitte?
Ich nehme die Kleine mit.
Ja, bitte. Okay, let me repeat it so that you know Agania very well. I'm being told we are charging Chris. In a matter of age, I don't agree there. Because government will collect to say, we give you paper to enable you to work, and because tax the department to pay tax. Very, very important in a system. And more in Nigeria, when I have taxation. This is how to grow up a nation. You have to be paying tax now. So he's not paying the tax. In other words, he don't want to pay the tax. He gave it to somebody else. I say, since you say we give you paper to work and you don't have the strength as a lazy man, therefore let us collect it back from you. I collect, he can't work now. Soon, man, even normally, what question is serious now this struggle. So that when they be afraid, we will Parozo in our village. Let me start it from here again. What will you add here?
But the thing that I have spoken to Simon
accomplished. Brothers.
Actually, I'm calling them one.
Better. Yeah, but Oshuni the guy in Aka. On Emekwa here. Let me calm down. Let me not be so. Let me calm down. I apologize if I've been radical in speaking. You know, sometimes it's out of emotion. Let me calm down to talk to all of you. It's normal. Master Prophet. Let me address you. Each thing in a man I call a good thing. Many of us have done it here. But for the fact in Egideria, he went so. Obudanara Makeji, Makeni, Wawa, Kana, maybe say 300 euro every month. Ozuhana, I'm saying I will check the public. Life with it a little bit easy. Egide the guy. Egide ni anaga taste no nyawan da akwụkwọ na. Enwetesi ho ka ma buru na bedroom ke maybe police kora aka ya mgbe ime program. Maybe police kora aka at the door. Mepe door ho candle everywhere. He is again name we pastor of the prophet. Elanya say akwụkwọ were no. We give you document to work. You are lazy. You gave it to somebody else. Then they see that here. They call yourself master with a candle. The reason why they didn't bother him back home because of the child. I want to mark. Oh, Mark, I'm sorry. I just clear cover my kula yolo. You want me to open in home? I won't get so many, but for the fact that the guy has nothing to do with the Biafran people. Please, I beg of you. Remove this generalization. Call the guy. I'm not the guy who make it. Call his name.
In Germany.
Chai.
I want your check.
How?
On day one.
How?
Just because of the immigrant money born here.
It's okay.
So, but the thing that I have spoken to Simon will be accomplished. But no need for me to continue to be aggressive.
Okay.
Because I don't know what the alternative is gonna be. Because I'm on the same money. In Germany. I want your chakosri.
Chai. Nsobo na Germany. Achom kuno na ya. Also nwere nsogbu na Germany. Nna yakwana mokurokwu osiso I will contribute so that he can mkwa ndị ga-enyere m aka. ya mo okwe I call anya se lekwe iri mu problem.
Because Amandianes.
Look, we are going to now. I will not interrupt.
Amandianes. That's why. Nsogbu niile m nwere na Germany. Ọwụ onye ọcha kọsịrị on day one. Just because of the emegre na onye Igbo ihe ọma.
Oh my God.
Achọrọ m ka onye na-enwe ha akwụkwọ
Nweta akwụkwọ.
ka ọ na-ahụ na-enweta ego.
You're taking a problem.
Nnụnụ ndị ọjọọ.
Unu.
Nnụnụ jọrọ njọ.
You know you have that problem with your religion. Also unu. Oji na Italia na unu ndị ọjọọ. Ana agapụ m ja Methuselah bịara Germany bịa na agapụ. O ji arụ. Unu ndị ọjọọ. Then ị ga-ela m na you have included me. Ọ ya otu o ji gbasa m na.
Mmadụ ekwesịghị ịnwụ na ndụ. Mmadụ ekwesịghị imere ndụ ihe ọma. Onye Igbo ga-ahụ nwanne ya. Onye Igbo ga-ana nka. M ga-anakọ nwanne ya ihe onye Igbo. Ya na-asị, akwụkwọ onye Igbo, ndị Igbo nụ ga-akpọka. Kọma onye Awụsa ihe, onye Awụsa chi otiti na ya onye Awụsa ibe ya bịa, were mma bịa.
Brother, this thing he's talking now, he's trying to win the souls of gullible ones. I defeat these things now. In every way, when a saboteur, both my Yoruba or both house is before we always attacking only ourselves. Until we say now, we can't continue attacking ourselves alone without talking to other people. Yes, we have evil people in our midst. All natural in every human being. Even in Ukraine, now go to Ukraine now. They want a saboteur. I want to know the information from Ukraine, here and Russia. Go and ask people that are run away from there. And they were also from there lately. One day we have the saboteurs on the street. All everywhere now. It's natural. I will not call it saboteur. These are people that have a divergent opinion. Whatever you want to call it. Unfinished stories. If you go to Yoruba land today, already that against Tinubu. So how are you going to see those people? Are they Igbo people? How the one particular lady? You don't need the ambassador Tinubu. There's also another man. Elderly man. Lambasting Tinubu. We have a lot of them. The same way we have a lot of Biafrans. Lambasting Ipob. The same if you go to Hausa land. There's the people that don't want Atiku. They are lambasting Atiku. It is general phenomenon in every human. And you destroy that. You may join our struggle. I prefer destroy those things. An Anambra man cannot marry Imo state man. An Abia man now cannot walk in Imo. Go and see what Theodoji is doing. He's chasing everybody back from Abia state to see what was it Theodoji. Other criminals in the past, like Hodges or Carlo, never behave like that. People that have ruled Abia state in the past never behave like that. Anambra cannot marry Imo. You check Ikoya today. You can find an Anambra man that marry an Igbo and an Imo state person. Even a lot of Anambra people working in Imo state. When many Imo state trading in Anambra or Chanja market. Does it mean that we hate ourselves? This is the opinion. Hey, may I generalize? So only again can I help you now? It's true. This man is making sense here. He said that Igbo cannot see the brother now, and the brother is crying. Igbo man will come to help. Do I Mazi Methuselah before? No, you that are defending him. Do you know him before? Why are you defending him? Are you not an Igbo speaking Biafran? No. Why? These people now you are seeing here now. Are they not defending somebody and die on it? Family people are now they are across problem. One lady, one small girl, able to the father, I think in Aba, they killed the father in this struggle. Mention the burial. Yeah, they saw the aberration in the struggle. As my can ask because they killed her father. Is it not an Igbo lady? Chineke boku no with this divide and rule tactics. We will continue. Look how cause now.
Oh, my him again. Yacho. No, I have defend one day. Man, now what I'm doing here. Ihoba ihe nọ na chọ na ga-enwete.
Ihole. Agwa m sonya onye anwụọla somewhere before. Mkwu enu nwere ike egbe ya segule. This man have died somewhere. Maybe this man is from Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea they always fail in compilation. Mokwane Fulani. This man may have died sometimes and come back. He said, unu. So he's not included. He said, una again what unu na acho. He didn't say we are again what he na acho. Only one part of us. I will man, I will kill a lemon na we are a laughing mask. A yoga bahoganya. Any do when I will be Zoyanin. Methuselah those things don't work. Here are other superstitious believe. They used to deceive us when we were growing up. If you see somebody that have died before, show him mirror, he will disappear. Nah lie. Yes, now let's continue.
You must be your brother's keeper. Perform. What is t-shirt in the boy in English?
Unu boy.
What is flag? The boy t-shirt.
Flag unu boy. What if you happen? You come and ask me to open a church that you want to fellowship with me. Now I'm a prophet. I'm saying Jesus for news and I'm a church. No, I know I'm a church. How I'm a cambu. I don't want somewhere. I will coach you from Kwagadugu. I know who I am. It's a dead person. Let's go to position. I want time. I want a lot of things. Can go na position. When you have position, quite I'm shop from now go back a position. I'm here. Guinea can come to position. If you position na Ipob, our bottom. Our bottom. How come we na ma? Ndia G post. Only man have better. Our bottom. Especially this Ipob, our bottom. They are not paying you salary. You are putting your own. Not only money, time, energy. About meeting, a meeting. You go meeting, I say when a national meeting, and when a continental meeting, and when a zonal meeting. Gonna about issue from on a gay for a dollar, and where rally somewhere and I spend a mega plan a go. Yeah, you go represent yourself. Selfless job. Unu question who not from hacker. And where frustration. I'm a Bundi Biafra no be okumoko. And when the Biafra spirit of Biafra in him, not in him, who holding a position, yeah, be a meeting when many people chat. Okay, he will be affected. Yeah, only can be a line, only 10 people more 20. Obia goddamn. We are gonna no go have rest of mind. I tell you. Now they went to now listen to position. They got your position.
Somebody in the
Position.
The will of the leader of the indigenous flock.
Position.
Somebody need a position.
Position.
Martin Nnamdi cannot say no. Yeah, I will not take that position again.
Or say I will get take the position. Over you when I in a position take it thing. I wish you I'm sure man. Na Asia no call am brag. Call am brag no problem. Call am brag tira ka no. Call am brag. Ewe ma kon. Ewe ma kon. In case someone ko anya chiro ka esere yo lo. Ema ana me Biafra mpota wiku ka le kwa. Ke o ka ro na ndocha. Nya o plan, house plan. MHI, structural analysis. Structural analysis. Look here. So that is why I position. Okay, teacher me small brothers. Nobody care when a client in your date, I get deliver the project. I then when national meeting. So that's why I may defend those in leadership. They are trying. You pay. Very soon now I'm just switch to my website. I work on a website where the code you got again home my works designs. I want to convert this thing. Sometimes I tell people now watching before you know to her job. Many people are Nnamdi Methuselah use this thing to advertise. Chineke ya work with it. Metu freedom fighting. They work with fish. I'm you can say. So when you opposition culture because we jobless. I want to say government in our around. E para di show position. I can use position. And I'm not going to this position. I don't know.
Somebody in a position against the will of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Give it to somebody. Somebody in a position. Martin Nnamdi cannot say no. Yeah, I will not take that position.
That's okay. We
take that position. Take it.
Okay. Then what I'm saying is the position. Methuselah, if I lie, let all my family die a painful death. Send the put out the answer I'm lying. I'm told the audio. See, if you didn't come and tell me that I'm not the kind of putter, no question your position. Nobody alone at this struggle. Hello, here and there. Then now one year, now I got chop something. In I guess I'm already get envy and jealous. And then that position, you sure you can no livable, no alarm pass you by. Anything he's referring to, and that position, go by and I go back, go sure you can. Will I tell you, take the position? Position here won't so good. You know how IPOB position a warrior problem. They're not gonna IPOB. All here Guzala, leave on inside. I know position of book well. You want an IPOB member. Name me position. About 7. Position yourself for 7. For 11.
Martin Nnamdi cannot say no.
About plank.
Yeah, I will not take that position again. Take that position, take it, then we take it. Because I'm loyal to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Idiots.
You will be out.
In every position.
They are DOS on behalf of this one. If it's wrong, you people should correct me. Because I can't join in a position. Uno bochi ke dozem. Our provost in here. Call no one hoji. Beacon. Mara nkwana onye anwukwa okwa aga fukwa ihe na whether me like here I get we say enye na be ekwu maka ya sinu chora na something beacon onye ji number chike dozem no boy no say on behalf of Biafrans, on behalf of the genuine freedom fighters, we are asking him to allocate one position. Our provost, internet provost, on internet, now conduct to provost. A meeting on ground. And a meeting on ground or why on internet. If you like a meeting on internet, name any provost. And why?
According to your position, Martin Nnamdi cannot say no. Get out of the yeah. Chineke no. Joe. If Chike does them or call me and said, Master Prophet, hey, how to mean a position? Or maybe maybe keep a program once every week.
That's so here like a win a position. No wonder saw ya master prophet, the Biafran spiritual leader. Any position keep better. Let cool attention with the Biafra. Abraham say what is disturbing us in this trouble is the Christian people. Lay now. Let position on Ocha. Ocha had to become an ESM member. Man, I got a new haga. Not your Kenya connect na internet. Abia gwa wunu umwanyi nda watch am gwa wunu to agija hu ya nakedness layer le o make imagine ana gbe imagination how we Chike do say we just come in for example say give me position one equivalent you want
if Chike does them call me and said Master Prophet hey how to mean
position
or maybe maybe keep na program once every week.
Yes, okay, once every week. Okay.
Martin Nnamdi Kanu, I say no. Mazi Methuselah is usually say no. The actual body also made here. For me, that's it.
That's it.
That ends that. Am I there because of he's nobody.
So he's nobody. Okay. Okay, he's nobody. Okay, no problem. That nobody now will have prevented you from having position. No, he's nobody, but Okola Ibi. Near position na Chineke agbo. You get with here. Coming with the position now commit suicide. Or no? Who gonna Methuselah jump pro inside the train station. Train at here. Or is impossible. That position you get with here. Guy not here. Now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now I have a lot of things today, but I can't about Soko. I get dedicated this time to these foolish 4 people. And when you are cannot account when you are the business, don't lie. Don't lie. If you are here to them madi begach. If Kanu Takano is a engineer, is a medical doctor, is a lecturer in one of the university in UK or in Germany, you come here and be lying against him. I asked that question again. I'm watching. What is the occupation of Kanu Takano in Germany? It's an occupation. Where we go? Let us. Why do you remove this now? Now what for you? This boy, you grace. You never finish it now. Yeah, I'm watching and I say how spiritual leader, how commander alarm. I didn't finish it. Okay, I want to bring something first. Occupation. He is working for German dog. I'm gonna be serious. Not watching here now. Other people are watching. What I asked is the question. I want us to learn how to respond. I don't know. I'm not living in Germany. Like if you ask my coordinator here, and I know his work. He's a mechanical engineer. Here. The national coordinator, deputy coordinator, they are working, meaningful employed. He's a stay-at-home dad. So he's a single, but I want a single father, stay-at-home dad. I want why. He no get job, simple, correct. He have no job. It's not a bad thing, but because you are jobless, that is the reason why you are using this struggle as a means to enrich yourself. If you're in Western world, you are meaningful employed. Also go to go corporate no law and then no Mshinga Warolawa. Kamga war nursing command. For what? I'm not here now. Now supporting the no financial. So now watching a crawler wall. Nature give me freedom fighting. One day check about how we get off. Unless me want a special job. Each other. Unless me want a scientist in the on ground. Could share people how to construct some armaments. I get defend ourselves. One day outside it, I went hitch. They were jobless. When they the opportunity, la wall. La roll on here 2 months. They get complain or Biafra make you lose your job while you have no job. Give you a Biafra. Oh, this struggle now, things now like this. You have no job. Like I said, I don't want many of you to be lying. Don't come here and lie. We are here in a serious business. He's jobless. He's jobless. Now, let me play you the last thing I think he said before. I have a lot of things he said. This is a hate speech against the Igbos. Let me leave it. I don't want to go to this side. I don't want to polarize this with this and other things. Those are from the thief in Finland are their leader. I hope you are here. You people are happy because I have never mentioned his name. He's a thief and we are going to go into him. He denied that statement. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to this place first. Let us go to this first. Wait. You're not talking.
In the one. And I'm a move, no. And I'm about to kick him. You make him, I mean, you put it here, that a cheat at the end of the day. I got that join him.
Okay.
Ubuana. Asha. I don't know how to be. Simon ever say, I will not listen from Mazi and Kanu from the dungeon.
Yes.
Some people at DOS are doing exactly what that idiot
some people
they are doing it. Some idiot and ask him, hey, Mazi and Kanu said everything DOS said goes idiot. That's why no school.
Brother, Stark Elite is advising those that are educated that the statement of everything DOS said goes, that is not what he meant. Not him engineer exam. That's why many of you are failing in your school. A bumbling moronic idiot. That guy in every ramification, every facet of life. That guy, the only place Mga say, okay, maybe he's a little bit higher than me is propaganda and lying against people without evidence. That's the only place I know he can surpass me.
Command, that means command and control, central control of everything that we do. If you know you are not disciplined to obey any orders, you leave us. I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in Aba and elsewhere. In Aba, we have a coordinator in Aba. Everybody will be loyal to our coordinator until I come home. Lack of discipline. People must know me by now. I don't listen to gossip. I do not listen to gossip because people have gossiped about us. So
yeah, brother came with his own gossip. He came to me and began to tell me that Chike Doziem and other US members, they are the one that sold you. Get out from my place. I don't want to listen to gossip. So we are doing a good job. They tell you.
Even about me, had some of you listened to gossip, you wouldn't be here today.
Exactly.
I don't listen to tittle tattle. I believe things to be resolved face to face. When I am in Biafra land, you can bring your gripe to me. Therefore, I am making it very, very clear this evening that Ike is our coordinator in Aba.
Okay.
Give to me, give it to him until I return.
Okay.
In terms of how the family is run in Biafra land to the better internal. Everything we discuss in the open. We cannot afford it. The continental reps, the Directorate of State, the office of the CEOC, you respect authority. We don't allow that nonsense to happen here. No matter what your gripe is, you respect authority. The same way that I expect people to respect the Directorate of State, the office of the CEOC, the continental reps, and also the national coordinators.
Well, I'm there. Your brother is a fool. I'm so much in a war. It's an idiot. It's an idiotic moron. Small boy. John Kate. You don't know your brother is now a property. Mazi Nnamdi is a property of all. We own him more than the family. She stands now. Had the highest price. Alcohol without regret. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a property of indigenous people of Biafra. We now own him. What is he called? It's a bond. I have a land. Of course, I'm traditional. I have a land. We cannot sabotage the leaders of the people of Biafra. We cannot be insubordinate. I am cool now. People have had the thing. I want them one the thing. I cannot. We are not regretting because we know that it's the price. So each and I have family. A potam in a war. You are a fool. Together with a stark woman. John Kete, an agreement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu belongs to us. He try and prove for you. He value other people outside than you people. Maybe say just when we are small. On you now. Ya put here now. Ya put I am as a lesson, ma'am. Not sure can continue. Which is impossible. I cannot be here, brother. Also, he also confessed, this idiot also confessed that he's not a member of IPOB. He said it. So my question now to you now know that you are not a member of IPOB. What are you doing in issues concerning IPOB?
Stop your brother.
You're going to now.
Don't sabotage your brother. Peter will be 1-9.
Okay, oh yeah, brother.
That you voted me. His integrity.
Yes, I agree with you in this one. I had about a realist. He said P2B is our brother. I agree. Any member following the instruction of the leadership of this struggle, we are not. Have you ever seen us coming out and be telling people there's no vote in Biafra land, that nobody will go and vote in Biafra land now? It's not us. It's another faction called Autopilot, which I'm going to tell you the job they are doing. We keep our mouth shut. Any day we want to talk about P2B, we'll talk about all of them at the same time. Because when you are speaking for P2B, when you are condemning P2B, then you don't condemn others. This is the job of Autopilot. When you are condemning P2B alone, every day in your program, P2B this, P2B that, you don't want to condemn other people. In other words, you are campaigning for others. Psychologically, that's what it is. All of them are criminals, including P2B and Atiku, Tinubu. All of them are the product of the failure. So it's Autopilot. Every day, how about an internet? P2B this, P2B that. Oh, they are taking about this statement. Like I said, what you said is correct. But you cannot hear the director coming out to say, I support P2B. It's not it means that you are not a freedom fighter. So the same thing with you. Foolish idiot.
His person, his character, just like a mother. Don't do that.
He's not a member of IPOB. That's what I want you to hear.
Master Prophet, why are you talking about P2B? Why not? You put him
on money. He said, why are you telling him not to talk about P2B? In other words, now you do it. Give way a hug immediately. Oh, agro, child, hunger. One agro shirik. Agro game give your conscience.
Onani here basra Biafra kam gana eku.
Okay,
Eku betu kwa mungu.
I'm not a member.
Anime bribe.
Okay.
Who are you? Gabam yenge.
Yes.
Okay, gabam yenge ko gana achnam moto. Abrang now a tool of IPOB.
Okay, no. He's not.
Abrang now a tool of IPOB.
He's not.
I'm not a tool of IPOB.
I agree. You are not. You're not.
I'm independent.
He's independent. No. He's independent.
I am independent.
It's correct. Then that is the reason why we are asking you, if you are independent, you are not a member of IPOB, then what is the problem with you now dabbling into the affairs? No, one the kind of game. Nelson Mandela, one year one. No, Nelson Mandela, one year the in-law. No, Mahatma Gandhi, no, the in-law. Foolish people.
And so it is. And that will not change. And I will continue to remain independent.
Yes, for sure.
That cannot change.
I know. Yes, for sure.
Asonya mama.
Anyamuma.
Agamnepu.
Anyamuma the board.
Like.
Anyamuma.
Me punye chineke shimpu.
Okoko.
Me punye nde no that time. I don't know. But at the end of the day.
Yes, point of correction, brother. Yes, I agree with you. Daniel or what? Yes, you are correct. It's a mistake. Here. We have no faction. Thank you for pointing out. Many of you are here. You don't have to keep quiet. You point out because you have Paula from here. You cannot come back again. I got a program again. They say, I want to do program to correct the mistake I said last time. The reason why you are here is not just to watch like that. And we do respect Methuselah. That's how to grow, brothers. We don't have any faction in IPOB. It's an infiltrator called Autopilot. Thank you for that correction, brother. Let's go.
Chuko Kikabia. And then we are.
I want the last statement. Go where I am for. Oh, and after with him.
Chip it in. No, I don't want to go there. Thank you for joining me, Mama. Udo. You put now. Guy like in here. Che. Okay, what do you Mabu with? Oh, my cousin na a supporter of P2P. Guy like in here. Guy would really Mabu. After all, Monday Coco and a Trump. You people were not. You didn't like it.
We are not around here, Gobia. I will do fundraising. Yamunaga support una upon us. I want to do it. Unusunaga support them. Let it be. We are going to do a flyer fundraising for Yahweh. I'm boya. Where's your number? Come boya now. Come not your number. Where's your number? How's your account number? Methuselah, let's go. Let's go, brother. I will talk on this issue. And now, Nenayanya, how one year control on Nenayanya and the Kanu with the prophecy. Don't you then Oya Grand Nenayanya, Oya Kanu na DOS member so that one don't want ya. Methuselah, but he say for idiot. Why are you not talking only this one? Here with the architect. Oji prophecy, Jidahanon. Okay, Dave, thank you, brother. $1, no problem. It's something. $1 at least here we are going to cigar. Oh, we can Igbo. $1. $1. You were going to like convert we are choria one rap. Young child after Mishaya will actually look at idiot. No win. So the man is the one that is doing prophecy for Kanu. They will not be more do money here. I'm be there. I won't now. I'm not putting my account number. His own account. At all, I can hear sick. Yamos on Yahweh, no go no. He can Facebook. He can know this Facebook is unavailable. Yeah, we'll close all here because I'm waiting hot. Our agro. Next time, Gabeha. Mbuputa program your boss Mazi Nnamdi cannot get us Biafra. Don't worry, I don't know. But I tell me our problem. It's not our problem. It's not our problem. So come near who feel our problem. It's not our problem. So he's the one that dragging Nenayanya and the Kanu into the mess. They didn't know the Basawan Yao. I told me to Okonama. King told you for him to see the wife in the picture. I got happy. I know what I'm doing. The wife have never called my name. The wife have never wronged me in any way. But I know why I put the wife there. If you want to do something to somebody, don't go direct to the person. There's a way to bring them out. So, okay, you're going to give $3. Thank you, brother, for your... Not now. I give a one now. I give me the post. Give me the post. Before I go the post, I'm all our ancestors. Now he kick it. He may approve. We continue with it. You know. What is his name? His name is his real name is not hiding. Even his real name, his Facebook name is there. Ono just unique. Not a pilot, you know, if you like, I need to go on a palace stupidity to be here. I don't know for what news I am who's a beacon. Now let's go. Now let me tell you what autopilot are doing in Biafra land. Many of you don't know what they're doing. These people their job is to make sure that they're obedient, useful, or what they call it. I will address them in a proper way. I don't want to be arrogant. Those that are championing for B will now see they are giving them, they want them to see who to attack after their failure. That's what autopilot is doing. They are not doing anything, brothers. They are not they are not doing anything as of threat. They use their stupidity, their empty threat to cause havoc. How? After they threat, after they are threatening, the Nigerian government will do the dealings. So many people are asking me in my comment section last time, excuse me, why are you every time you say autopilot? Can you prove it? Yes, now I'm proving it. They give empty threats. Now look at what they're doing here now. Many of you, that's why I told many of you, who look at the active. See this video now. This is old video, old video. So what autopilot are doing is that they will use old video, they will put a new voice. So that when obedient or whatever call themselves fell, they will say it's IPOB. It's Ipob. Now look at this video now. Look at this video now. Look at it here now. There here. Look at what you are going to hear now. Now old video. But he got another voice. He got P2B. He got P2B. This was done by autopilot. I have the evidence. Listen. When he got P2B, this is an old video even a long time ago. Here we're Patalia now. Then out there P2B, so that anything that happened to them now, they will say it's IPOB that caused them to lose. Ungrade smart. I stumbled this in very late, but I'm going to bring you in my next program. I will find, if anybody have the original, send it to me. They have corrupted the video. I will compare the two videos to shame them. So what are they doing? Because they have seen that US is not reacting in this issue of election. And intelligence, we have already know what is going to happen. So no need of wasting our time. Our job is like this. Or we are giving them the reasons why Nigeria will never be good. Even if they like, let them force that election to give it to P2B. Nigeria can never be good. Are they possible? We have seen it front and back. So what they are doing now is that they have seen that US is not talking anything. Because their job is to make sure that you lose focus. You have a hatred over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the young people of Biafra. There will be a time you'll be hearing this gossiping here and there. When I get tired. Or mental, and I walk your walk mentality. How can walk on your mentality? You know, so IPOB, you know, IPOB, not the kind of listen now. You know, voice I get on your radio. So now remove this nonsense here. They are working on your mindset. So that's why they are bringing this calamity. That's why they brought killing in our land. There's a way they will be continue killing. You that are watching me now, it will show you not all of you. Oh, to this struggle, she got the you can't have back DOS and better money. You can't have back Kanu. You can't have Nanya. Those people you felt that are still working with you, then how was against? Don't I got frustrated. They got now not they can have scam. Now they can every time money, every time money. This one ESM money, this one Umeri account. This one, Lucy account. This one, 21 million. This one, they are talking embezzling money. We give money, you don't want to remit it back. You can't go worry. Get it frustrated. Mother, can this way I can't. So come on, get out with this now, Biafra. Let us concentrate on what is feasible. These are the job they are doing. Now, hey, we tell you to other zone. On your two was allow Hausa. Here many since how many years ago? Combine P2B on your two votes or P2B. And if you come to Nigerian news, you cannot hear autopilot IPOB attacking P2B. No, what we hear is IPOB. That's all. You can never hear it since they have been carrying news in Nigerian newspaper. You know, autopilot IPOB. No, you know, autopilot. He can know IPOB or self-acclaimed leader. Or self-disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How popular Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are? self-acclaimed spokesperson of IPOB, which is a thief in Finland. Oh, so that's why I not shout can there. If you can shout, if you come na shout now, oh, to what hand you get frustrated. Atom kid aware of your environment. It's okay. Got happy are here. Saw their job, brother. Saw their job. All their job. Henry didn't want to Kanu. And I be a Kanu. We're gonna want Kanu. All sense. I don't follow up. Well, I'm there. Oh, I can't join you. Now let us go to the thief in Finland. Like I said, I thought we have passed this stage. No, you can't wait after effect. Now let's go to the thief in Finland. They have been defeated. Flashback. You know they read history. No, I know they show me these things now. I don't want to see this guy now. You know they read history. That's why many of you are not following. You have to know what has transpired in the past. You have to watch good and the bad. I want to advise many of you that are watching. For you to know the truth, you must listen to the good and at the same time the bad. You don't want to hear the one that's so bad, the one that is so annoying. You need to hear it. It's very, very nice for you to hear here, you hear here. You make your judgment. Don't listen for one side. Now, let's go to the thief in Finland. That's our government in exile. Government in exile. That's all this our elderly men Tagabog and America. Government in exile. So in an exile actually place. Biafran government in exile. In exile, where government, where prime minister, but in exile, a newspaper now. Selling newspaper in front of supermarket to white people, begging on the street, eating burger on the street. You know, Biafrans in exile. What's the good? Biafrans in exile. The Biafrans in exile. The Biafran government. No, not the Biafran. The Biafran government in exile. The prime minister of Biafran government. You are going to see the president of the Biafran government in exile. Government in exile. Not in place where he come from. Now listen. Look where the guy, look where the idiot, look where the moron. Look where I care about another person. I'm a bullshit. Pay attention to my brothers. Now let us listen to him. Let us listen to his now let me explain. One of the autopilot, one of the frustrated women, all of them are in the same group. One can't lose. One of the people that helped to that try to bring this struggle down. One of the women in America are gullible. Some women, not all of them, gullible ones. Any woman that is in autopilot is a stupid woman, and you are going to see one of the stupid autopilot women confronting the fraudulent criminal in Finland. Two of them have clashed. That one has seen road. Now he's not challenging him. So when you hear the voice of the woman, don't pity how all of them are the same. But it's just that the woman have opened her eyes to see what I've seen and shouting.
One moment,
brothers, one moment. One moment. Now, they want to form, that's how from our government in exile. Now, listen to the woman that is an autopilot. So, two of them have fallout. You have heard it before, but he's going to take a different dimension in explanation.
Different government in exile. Somebody that was invited. Madam Azo, what somebody to put Rosemary and Zamaka, no who was the guy. I see an auntie and another mix that for since how many more and a Roma. But no, I didn't sorry, but I didn't. Yeah, hold on.
Let me tell you people, the meeting I attended is not Biafran government in exile. Oh. The meeting I attended is the Damaka government in exile. The meeting I attended is not anything government in exile. But this woman, is she a member of government in exile? Honestly, the level of lies and sabotage and desperation.
Autopilot is fighting autopilot. So if you are hearing it now, don't think that this woman is somebody that just called from nowhere. He's an autopilot woman. So he's defining autopilot now. He said the desperation. It's true. They are very desperate. Autopilot, very desperate to take power by all means. Get like a and not just get destroy everything. And let me, in fact, as I am playing the voice, let me be unblocking autopiloters. Let me, as I'm playing this, let me unblock a lot of them. Unblock. I want to hear them. I want to see if I can be able to tell them now be stupidity in my comment section. Yeah, behind. No one have become no one here. More question you courage. I'm over here. Chairman Bepe. Nobody care watching, but they cannot comment. Nobody will come no. Omo biscuit. Mepeha. How are you block? Why are you blocking them? Where is unblock button? Unblock button. Kebino. Kebino. I'm going to be unblocking the one after the other. Why the voice is playing? Why they are their leader? Omo idiot. Kebino kon. Okay.
For power.
Autopilot looking for power.
Most of these people are what the British saw. They embrace Fulani.
They're going to unblock.
And we are going to end them. Because as soon as we are identifying these people with their character, we are kicking them out. We will use our constitution in Biafra, bend their heart very well. You can imagine Onyi say going to contact groups, telling them to send me your commander. Give me your commander. What is your commander contact? You don't own Biafra. Give us the commander's name. Give us the commander contact. We want to start contacting them.
Now. Hold on there, Methuselah Keno. They are not seeing road. Onyi say. All the line on commander on. Ojuwasi Kenya contact the commander. Because the guy Lelanya ego had to send you ESN. And where commander? Lelanya US are in charge of everywhere now. Then what then do commander we share? Then who is in charge now? And as the Nisani contact of the commander, can I the commander? Oh, yeah. Hassan Naka Kayalaham. Bombing idiot in America. Now, brother, sit down, block them. I will. I tell you. They now begin to ask him, let us know this commander self. Audio commander. You now raise money, say you are sending commanders. Then let us know the commander. Commander. Yes, you know, I will not give you people. Audio commander will leave. Now don't watch that film. But with the mortar. Name me say miss. Let him continue. Why do we continue blocking them? Anything.
Doctor, some of these people in America, I don't understand. We have very reasonable people there.
Jessica.
But so, most of them are Dundee.
Correct. Autopilot.
Betrayers and evil people.
Oh, they betrayed you now.
aga m eweta unu seta unu ụdọ gba unu si n'afọ ihe Biafra. Once Biafra come, you can do whatever you want to do. If the Biafra people allow you.
Unblock them.
Not between now till next year. You will be gone in the struggle. Nobody, anybody that have anything to do with you is on his own. From today. So tell the woman to listen and learn the truth.
I'm a major because I'm follow the critic news. And then my major follow because I'm able to correct news from you. And then I'm here for correct. I need your organization. I have told you so. All that too much here and there. Oh no, but I'm going to minutes for us. I am the grandmother. I get my life here because here I will be here. I need to Simon Laker to order.
Yes.
Are you hearing? I am going to give more. Tell this woman to call.
Tell this woman to call me.
Tell this woman to call this evening. In fact, anybody that knows her, tell her to call this program and let us hear the story again.
One your chai. How do you be? Oku anything until ya wasted almost 15 minutes. This guy used intimidation. Okay, I love it. Let them feel the propaganda. Early at you. They say, "How's how when they couldn't joke? We are at a palace. That is a movement. I ain't couldn't joke. I want one I meet in a African shop yesterday. I do a vam. I wouldn't even. I'm like, brother, I want to be seeing you from time to time. It's good to talk to you. Where are you from? Come on, get out." He says an autopilot. But this guy was somebody that have said in the past that if I see Nnamdi Kanu, I will kill him. One of us remembered him. You remember what you said last time? If you see Nnamdi Kanu, you kill him. Are you not? You are now talking again that you are supporting him. Say you are autopilot. The guy say, hey, that time has gone now. That time, but now they are doing what I like. So the people that are doing this autopilot are the hater of Biafran freedom. I tell you. You want?
You know, so that she will ask the questions that she have. If there is any other remaining question, and let me address the lies. Grandma, that she should apologize, but otherwise I will lay curse on her.
Say you look curse on her. Christianity. What time I guess you lay curse on Maji. Anybody, if I start from here and I lay curse on you, people to not work. Forget this thing about the power in the mouth. Now lie. When you get put out from religion, do you see why sometimes I go into religion? People should come out of that side. Come out from that side. If I lay curse on you, do you know how many people lay curse on Gowon? Okay, then Gowon is living large. Medical treatment free when they receive salary. There's a power in spoken word. Now lie, Methuselah tomorrow. Thunder fire you. Methuselah die tomorrow on motor accident. Sure, you are driving somewhere tomorrow. Die of motor accident. You know the work. You know the work. You want to get out from this nonsense. I can face reality. What must be, must be. The day I will die has been there already. You can't run away from it. Yeah, man, can win any time or daily at the bottom. The nature have already signed it. I will lay curse on the woman. They can lay curse. The religion na hamala will. Madam, please, beg him. Oh, he say he will lay curse on you. Please beg him. Man, why?
So I see yes now. Dinamaka. It is also a good look at Dinamaka and Rosemary for.
Yeah, no, Methuselah, my hand. I got saying, now this Methuselah, your gossip every time you and the women. You and Nelly or Febu have fall out. You and Rosemary, you and Dinamaka. This one now is Asoka with these people now. What are this Methuselah is a gossiper? Is it how you are going to bring Mazi and the Kanu out? God of mercy. Even the hacking up from them, Methuselah, I don't want every time you and women. You see how we are going to bring our leader is languishing in DSS dungeon. You are here, God save it. I want to unblock them. I want to unblock them. I'm blocking them. Look, every time you are women. Or why with this guy now fighting with men? I want to fool men and a man name argument. Oh, why? Nearly Febu the same. Ndidamaka the same. Rosemary the same. Ndị nene nwanyị. Ụmụ nwanyị barala monopause. Ya na ụmụ young ya dịgoro iche.
Ihe gbasara gọọmenti a na-eze. Asị ife ya okwu mgbe can you use Azuka? Yes, and the army with PNL. No, you're not super. Asia.
So Azuka, the woman of government in exile. Okay.
Now we have again. Yeah, I do a sort of kumbo. Even at the end of the ceremony, see, all room Azuka and Simon Apple. Now the last time was Simon.
Because they said they will not bring Azuka in. Simon, yeah, Apple. Okadi mana baba. Yes, my one is so here. No, they go anywhere. Table no, I'm a belly moon. I'm a belly almost like 50 people now. Come continue on blocking them. I need them. I need them.
Or last week, one Simon, I gave out. I got now this platform. Yeah, man, I'm getting okay. I am not to see. You can name a name of it.
You know, but
Okay, I know. Yeah, someone lately, yes, they were, you know, voice record those couple of years. You know, man, you say, man, you down, only the important fact, get from government. Teacher, that all, why, on that face, and how are you hanging?
you know what? Never, Hana room for now. Kaga Jepo, Kakawara Yen, Urana no one of you could. You take it very. I get a pot and Kakawara Biafra government in answer.
Yes, brother.
From Avid, from real Avid. Kaga Jepo.
When my have Avid. Do you know what is Avid? Also, man, Avid. Avid means American veterans of Igbo descent. Learn here. Learn Avid. They can Avid here. Learn. They can Avid. They can. Also, man, how you say you don't know them. They Avid. They can. You should not Avid. Get yourself one George Bush. You must saw one idiot that bug in America. Look here.
Is an organization that comprised of active duty members and reserved members and people that have written.
One who now have Biafra like our vid. Even that's some of the nervous. Let me get some hair slide on here. Avid present. Let me come and how annoy. Foolish idiot. You don't know who's Avid. Avid. I may have go on abbreviation. No related to anything like Biafra. On your charge, you say my name is Avid. So you cannot call it. You cannot attach Biafra to this thing. Bilia. Our name is Bilia. Again, will Bilia. Indigenous people of Biafra. Biafra must be there. Avid. I know Avid. You Afghanistan. I know why. Now let me bring you when the woman. Let me bring when the woman call so that I'll wrap it up. Let me bring when the woman just entered. Manage intimidation. What all can help the woman? Help the woman. Okay, who is calling? Yes, can you hear me? Hello? You're gonna have pick a call. Let me just play when the woman just calling. Like I said, I have no time.
You know, when you have the cabinet of Biafra government in exile, it's in existence. This woman, so the person that is reasoning like this, when they are not Biafra government in exile. Hey, Mbano. Or imagine somebody in the Namaka and Rosemary. Biafra government it is not like that. It can never be like that. There is a new sheriff in town. The business as usual.
Let me bring the woman before I go. I think
Tony was stopped. And we are going to be that Israel.
The Prime Minister. No, we have set a great Prime Minister of the different government.
You know what? Also, meet with Maya Mazi who should have a Prime Minister. You don't ask the question, how did the Mazi become Prime Minister? On concern.
Wait, I want to listen to something. Okay, brother. Like I said, now we are going to continue this program tomorrow in the morning. We're going to continue tomorrow. The DOS are coming online. Yes, they are coming online. We are going to continue the exposition. We are going to continue exposition tomorrow. I want to thank many of you that are here already. And the board.
Like me put here Chineke simple. Me put here in there no at that time. I don't but at the end of the day.
Yes, point of correction, brother. Yes, I agree with you. Daniel or yes, you are correct. It's a mistake. Here. We have no faction. Thank you for pointing out. Many of you are here. You don't have to keep quiet. Then you point out because you have to from here. You cannot come back again. I got a program again. That's it. I want to do program to correct the mistake I said last time. The reason why you are here is not just to watch like that. And we do respect Methuselah. That's how to grow, brothers. We don't have any faction in IPOB. It's an infiltrator. Call autopilot. Thank you for that correction, brother. Let's go. I want the last statement. Go where I am. And after with him.
No, I don't want to go there. Thank you for joining me, Mama. Udo. You put now. Guy like here. Che. Okay, what really mabu way. Oh, my cousin na a supporter of Peter Obi. Guy like here. Guy would really mabu. After all, Monday Coco, Donald Trump. You people were not. You didn't like it.
We are not around here, Gobia. I will do fundraising. Yamunaga support Una Ponus. I want to do it. Unusunaga support them. Let it be. We are going to do a flyer fundraising for Yahweh. I'm a boy. Where's your number? I can buy now. Come, not your number. Where's your number? How's your account number? Let's go. Let's go, brother. I want to have on this issue. And now, Nenayanya, how one year control on Nenayanya and the Kanu with a prophecy. Don't you then Oya Grand Nenayanya, Oya Kanu na DOS member so that one don't want ya. Nnamdi Methuselah, but he say for idiot. Why are you not talking only this one? Here with the architect. Oji prophecy, Jidahanon. Okay, Dave, thank you, brother. $1, no problem. It's something. $1 at least here we are going to say. We can Igbo. $1. $1. You were gonna like convert we are one rap. Young child after Misha will actually look at idiot. No win. So the man is the one that is doing prophecy for Kanu. They will not be more do money here. I'm be there. I won't now. I'm not putting my account number his own account. At all, I can hear Yamos on Yahweh, no go no. He got Facebook, he got no. This Facebook is unavailable. Yeah, we'll close all here because I'm waiting hot. Our Mbuputa next time Gabe Mbuputa program your boss Mazi Nnamdi cannot get us Biafra. Don't worry, I don't know. But I tell me our problem. It's not our problem. It's not our problem. So come near who they feel our problem. It's not our problem. So he's the one that dragging Nenayanya and the Kanu into the mess. They didn't know you was someone yao. I told me to Okonama. For him to see the wife in the picture, I got happy. I know what I'm doing. The wife have never called my name. The wife have never wronged me in any way. But I know why I put the wife there. If you want to do something to somebody, don't go direct to the person. There's a way to bring them out. So, okay, you're going to give $3. Thank you, brother, for Not now. I give a one now. I give me the post. Give me the post. Before I go on the post, I'm all our ancestors. Now he kick. Let me approve. We continue with it. You know. What is his name? His name is his real name is not hiding. Even his real name, his Facebook name is there. Ono just onik. Not up a lot. We know if we have any cook on the una power stupidity no be here. I don't know for what news I am who's a beacon. Now let's go. Now let me tell you what autopilot are doing in Biafra land. Many of you don't know what they're doing. These people are, their job is to make sure that they're obedient, useful, or what they call it. I will address them in a proper way. I don't want to be arrogant. Those that are championing for Obi will now see they are giving them, they want them to see who to attack after their failure. That's what autopilot is doing. They are not doing anything, brothers. They are not doing anything as of threat. They use their stupidity, their empty threat to cause havoc. How? After they threat, after they are threatening, the Nigerian government will do the dealings. So so many people are asking me in my comment section last time, excuse me, why are you every time you say autopilot? Can you prove it? Yes, now I'm proving it. They give empty threats. Now look at what I do here now. Many of you, that's why I told many of you, who gonna active. See this video now. This is old video. So what autopilot are doing is that they will use old video, they will put a new voice. So that when obedient or whatever call themselves fell, they will say it's IPOB. It's Ipob. Now look at this video now. Look at this video now. Look at it here now. Here. Look at what you are going to hear now. Here, old video. But he can have another voice. He can have P2B. He can have P2B. This was done by autopilot. I have the evidence. Listen. When he can have P2B, this is an old video even a long time ago. They were Potalia now. Then add their P2B so that anything that happened to them now, they will say it's IPOB that caused them to lose. Ungrade smart. I stumbled this in very late, but I'm going to bring you my next program. I will find, if anybody that have the original, they send it to me. They have corrupted the video. I will compare the two videos to shame them. So what are they doing? Because they have seen that US is not reacting in this issue of election. And any intelligence, we have already know what is going to happen. So no need of wasting our time. Our job is like this. Or we are giving them the reasons why Nigeria will never be good. Even if they like, let them force that election to give it to P2B. Nigeria can never be good. Are they possible? We have seen it front and back. So what they are doing now is that they have seen that US is not talking anything. Because their job is to make sure that you lose focus. You have a hatred over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the young people of Biafra. There will be a time you'll be hearing this gossip in here and there. When you get tired. Or mental, and I walk mentality. How can walk on your mentality? You know, so IPOB way. You know, IPOB not now the kind of listen now. You know, voice I get on your radio. So now remove this nonsense here. They are working on your mindset. So that's why they are bringing this calamity. That's why they brought killing in our land. There's a way they will be continue killing. You that are watching me now, it will see when they come walking. Not all of you. Oh, to this struggle, she got the you can't hear back. DOS and better money. You can't hear back Kanu. You can't hear back Nanyanya. those people you felt that are still working with you, then how was against? Don't get frustrated. They got all the can have scam. Now all the can every time money, every time money. This one ESM money, this one Umeri account, this one Lucy account, this one 21 million, this one they are talking embezzling money. We give money, you don't want to remit it back. You can't go worry. Get it frustrated. Nnamdi Kanu this way I can't. So come on, get out with this on our Biafra. Let us concentrate on what is feasible. These are the job they are doing. Now, hey, we tell you to other zone. Now, on your two was allow Hausa. Here many since how many years ago? Combine here P2B on your two votes allow Hausa P2B. And if you come to Nigerian news, you cannot hear autopilot IPOB attacking P2B. No, what we hear is IPOB. That's all. You can never hear it since they have been carrying news in Nigerian newspaper. You know autopilot IPOB. No, you know autopilot. You cannot know IPOB. Or self-acclaimed leader or self-disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How popular Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are? Self-acclaimed spokesperson of IPOB, which is a thief in Finland. Oh, so that's why I not shout can there. If you cannot shout, but if you can't come and shout now, you never frustrated. Atom kid aware of your environment. It's okay. Can happy are here. Saw their job, brother. Saw their job. All their job. Henry didn't want Kanu uche. And I be a Kanu uche. We don't want Kanu uche. All sense.